Welcome to Game Day Battle, where Cleveland sports news meets biased and outspoken opinion. Browns 34, Patriots. There's really a ton to say about this game, and I know we all probably are just kind of bursting to get at it, but I want to just go through some quick introductions here, then we'll jump right into Browns. First off, DST. How's it going?
Fantastic. Christmas ale makes me smile.
It makes us all smile.
It's that time.
It absolutely is.
Thanks to Mike.
And the Fantasy Factor, it's back on tonight,
It
right?
is. It is. Sorry I missed you guys last week. I got some great pickups for you, so make sure you guys check it out.
Excellent. Ramon Torres, DJ Felix.
That's right, man. How you doing?
Great. How the club's doing, man?
Good, man. Had an awesome night Saturday. You wasn't there. You missed a good show.
And again, like to throw out your website, badcatdj.com.
Badcatdj.com. And then Twitter. We got Twitter coming soon for the Game Day Battle, so look for us on that. Or you can catch me, the real DJ Felix, at twitter.com.
Excellent. Brett Finnegan.
What's up?
Nothing.
That's it.
Cleveland Monsters.
Cleveland.
I gotta ask you, man. You work for the Monsters, so I'm always curious, man. How are the Monsters doing? What's going on? What's been going on the last week?
Let's see. We played yesterday. Lost in a shootout. So we get that 1 point though, but the record is 5-5-0-2 right now. So
awesome. So they're still trucking along now.
Yeah.
How does the? I know it's all points based, but how are they looking as far as like possible playoff?
well, team that's in the lead right now is Hamilton Bulldogs, and they're 7-1, and they have 17 points. So and we have 13, so we're only 4 points out. We play them Wednesday, so Wednesday morning.
Awesome. So, and if you're ever looking for kind of an inexpensive night out for some Cleveland sports, Lake Erie Monsters is the way to go. And yes, I said Lake Erie, not Cleveland Monsters this time. Come on. So we're going to get right into it because I just want to go right into that awesome game that took place on Sunday.
So pumped.
But, so 2 weeks in a row, we've beaten really solid teams, really good teams, and I have to say, I think we're the best team. I'm not saying schedule-wise or record-wise. I think we're the best team in our division, playing the best at least at this point. So whoever wants to take it, go for it. But I'm sure you all have a lot to say in the game.
Yeah, I think we look great. Our defense is solid, man. We're showing, we can hang with anybody, man. Like 3 Super Bowl winning teams in a row, and we almost won all 3. And everybody, Hillis, my God, hats off to you, man. Whatever you're eating, keep eating more of it. Ship me some. I need to get bigger.
Yeah.
And Colt McCoy, I can't say enough about you, man. Just everything is looking good, man. It's actually seeing somebody jail and what we've been waiting for, and it's happening. And it's still a surprise to me.
Well, you mentioned defense, and you said everybody's gelling. What about your boy, Eric Wright? Come on, interception.
Yeah, he showed up a little bit this week, but he still needs that help on that side. I think he plays better. He's got somebody helping him out.
So one good deed doesn't make a season.
No, not at all.
All right.
We are at week 10 and it's only 1 INT. The numbers don't look right to me.
All right, so still Eric wrong.
Yeah.
What do you think, Brett?
It was a phenomenal game. Well, I mean, what can you say about it, really? I mean, besides, woo,
I like that.
McCoy was a 101.6 QB rating. When was the last time a Browns quarterback had that high of a rating?
Long time.
Yeah, see? We didn't know.
Yeah.
Hillis, I just saw that on today about how the Broncos are missing Hillis. I mean, their running backs are gaining, 4.8 yards a gain, and he's gaining 7.8 yards a gain. I mean, he's unstoppable. And that trick play, when the offensive line was standing up with I
didn't even realize what had happened at first.
Yeah.
I've never seen a formation called like that. The linemen were still standing up. And Cribbs just tucked it into Stuckey.
They threw the camera off, too. The camera guy didn't even know what's going on.
McCoy's first rushing touchdown was a great rush. Great. I mean, I know we talked last week about, he's not as mobile. We haven't seen him be as mobile, but he's pretty mobile now. I mean,
he's moving, yeah.
He's moving.
And he's comfortable and he's casual, just like we've talked about. He's been for the first few games that he's played. He's just continued that very casual, focused, way that he handles the ball and handles himself even under pressure. What do you think, Dale?
I don't know. We look really good as an entire squad, as a team on both sides of the ball. I'm liking our coaching, seeing the coaches out there jumping around and hitting players, and everybody's just feeling good. They're like, what do we got to lose? We're the Browns. Let's go out here and do it. And Colt McCoy, he's not putting up amazing numbers, but he's not turning the ball over. He's not making mistakes. We finally have a solid, consistent run game. I mean, we're into week 10, and Peyton Hillis just ran for 180 yards, so that's definitely not a fluke. It's to the point where Denver is now officially kicking themselves after that move. That's Mike Holmgren right away. So, I mean, you want to give him props right there on making a smart move right off the bat for that Brady Quinn trade. That's definitely starting to pay itself off. But we look good, and you don't see teams like the Patriots scratching their heads, throughout the whole game. And Brady was frustrated, and we were just a monstrous team. And just bring on the Jets. I can't wait to see what we do next week and where we go from here. Hey, what's up, all you fantasy football freaks? Welcome to another episode of the Fantasy Factor. I'm DST with you, back this week. Sorry I missed you guys last week. I hope you pulled that through without me. But I got some great info for you these last 2 weeks. I'm about to drop some really hot names on you. So get on your computer, get on your waiver wire, and start putting in some claims for these guys right now. Now, I know we're going into week 10. You probably know where you stand. Some of you might be out of it. Some of you might still be competing for that playoff spot. But I know the bye weeks are done. You might be dealing with a couple injuries. I got some hot names for you. We're going to start rolling them right now. Positions, I'm just going to roll down the list, and you can decide where you need your own help. Here's a couple names for you. At quarterback, I love Colt McCoy. Not putting up stellar numbers, but he's not turning the ball over either. So if you need a fill-in for like a Matthew Stafford or somebody this week, definitely go after number 12 there in Cleveland. Running backs, this is what I got for you guys this week. Number 1, Javaris James out of Indianapolis Colts. I know he only rushed for 12 yards, but he hit Pater twice. And if you're in a touchdown-only league, you definitely want to get Javaris James on your radar. He's actually cousins with former Colts running back Edgerrin James. So I think the Colts know what they might have on their plate right there. Also, big injuries out in Carolina. We all know D'Angelo Williams is out. You can add Jonathan Stewart to that list. He's got a concussion, going to miss at least 1 week. So there's 2 guys out there in Carolina, Tyrell Sutton and Mike Goodson. You might want to keep an eye on who emerges as the starter there, but if you had to pick one this week, I would definitely go with Tyrell Sutton. He saw most of the workload after Stewart was carted off the field. Let's move on. Wide receivers, guys, out there in Green Bay. You know Aaron Rodgers is going to be throwing the ball all the time. James Jones filling in with Donald Driver on the pine. He caught 8 balls for 110 yards. Definitely look for James Jones. Also, filling Randy Moss's shoes, young veteran Bernard Berrien out there in Minnesota. He caught 9 for 96 and a TD. Jacoby Ford out in Oakland. Where did this guy come from? He returns the punt, catches 6 balls for 148 yards. Really been waiting for somebody to emerge out of Oakland as the leading receiver. This guy could be it. Definitely look for Jacoby Jones. On to the tight end position. Last week I didn't get to tell you about this guy, Jacob Tame, out there in Indy. Peyton loves his tight ends if he's probably already gone in most of your leagues, but definitely take a look for him. Also, hey, I passed up this guy out in out in San Diego. Say his name with me. Seyi Ajiro Tutu. And 2 touchdowns is what he caught from Phillip Rivers out there in San Diego. So I guess it really doesn't matter who's catching the ball. Phillip Rivers is going to get it done. So Seyi Ajiro Tutu, I said it twice because he's that important. Definitely go out and look for him. And that's all I got for you guys this week. Stay tuned for next week, another edition of the Fantasy Factor where I'll be taking some more of your questions and hopefully help you guys get that W. So good luck this week, guys. DST out.
Welcome to Mike's Magic, where we're always looking to break the book. Last week, good week, 3-1. I'm telling you, we were rolling 20s all week long. So, here's what I want to do this week. I got 4 games, and I want to get right in the same area. 3-1, 4-0. Either way, we're making money, and we're doing it well. Let's just jump right into this. Houston and Jacksonville. 50 points? Houston and Jacksonville? I don't think so. They can put up points on occasion, but not both of them, and not to that degree. 50 points, let's go under on that. It's a good bet. All right, Ravens at Atlanta. Atlanta's going to give the Ravens 1 point. This is a Thursday night game, by the way. They're going to give them 1 point. But take Atlanta. They're a solid team, especially at home. They're a tough team. And the Ravens, they're porous. They got a lot of problems. They show some flashes of good stuff, but a lot of bad stuff. So Atlanta right there. Now, Titans. They get a point. They're in Miami. Moss is going to start with the Titans this week. So Moss is starting. He's had 3 bye weeks this year. I think the guy's rested. He's old, but being rested is a good thing. He'll streak down the field. He's going to pull in a few passes. Don't look for him to be a huge factor with a lot of catches, but a few key catches and probably seeing pay dirt a few times is going to make a big difference. So take the Titans. Take the Titans over Miami. Now, the last one. Now, here we go again. I'm not supposed to bet on my own team, but I do it all the time. Jets at the Browns. I'm loving the way the Browns are playing. I'm loving every facet of the game. I think that they're really a solid team right now. The Jets are also a solid team, but the Browns are at home. 37.5 points. Both teams have shown that they can put up points. 37.5 points is nothing. Over on that easy. So those are my picks. We're going to come back next week. I'm going to own everything I said, and we'll look for some more 20s as well. If you need to, you can get a hold of me at mike@gamedaybattle.com. Again, that's mike@gamedaybattle.com. I'll answer any questions you have. So for right now, enjoy. I'll see you next week.
Brady quit for him.
He is a beast, isn't he?
He
just runs with so much authority.
There's no moves in this guy. He just goes straight ahead, and it takes multiple guys.
That's what you want, though. You want that person. You want to be able to trust somebody in that 3rd and 1, that 3rd and 2. Not this little light hopping around back. Can do slashes, but somebody who can just take it up the gut.
Take it up the gut, or a guy you could line up as the X receiver and send him downfield and launch the ball 30 yards. And
he was second in the game and receiving too.
Yeah.
Well, it's just looking at Hillis with his running game, 29 carries, 184 yards. Anytime a runner grabs 184 yards, I mean that team is going to win the game, or at least is going to be in the game. That's 184 yards against the Patriots.
Yeah. I think it might be time to buy a Browns jersey.
Yeah.
I don't know. Might actually have a little shelf life.
I think. Don't jinx it though, man. Don't jinx it.
All right.
It's when Hillis had his first carry of the game, it was a 12-yard carry. After he hurdled somebody and then got sandwiched by 2 Patriots defenders, he just got right up like nothing ever happened. And you thought to yourself, "Is this going to be the type of game we're going to be playing today?" You had a good feeling from there on.
Right.
And that feeling definitely carried forward.